to your love reading. See who's coming toward you, this new love. Okay. I'll get my monetization up here. My moderating. Where is it? There it is. Got it. Okay. This is just myself over here. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. You guys are doing great out there during this mid-month, getting through that full moon. Portal is still open for manifestations. You guys, if you haven't manifested yet, it would be a great time to keep doing so, especially as that Venus is going direct within this beautiful full moon. I think I said new moon. I didn't mean to say new moon. Full moon in Libra. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what's going on. This person coming toward you, they're a little confused right now. They're rethinking an idea. They're a little clouded, a little confused. Could be dealing with an air sign, but they want to take this opportunity with you. They're looking for a fresh new start, a fresh new opportunity, a fresh new love. It does look like they're going to be wielding their wand towards you. They're looking for a long-term relationship. Looks like they've been planting a lot of seeds over here. They put a lot of hard work into relationships that just don't work. That's exactly what's going on. So they're hoping, Gemini, that this new relationship with you is a big bang, a big love. This could be a past life love. This person does have a lot of fun. They have a lot of playfulness. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Releasing limiting fears. Like I said, though, you know, it feels like they've been putting a lot of hard work into relationships that just are failures. So it does look like they're kind of rethinking the approach on how they're going to approach you. Because it just seems like every time I approach something, you know, it just always ends up the same. So it looks like they're persevering through this. They're planting these new seeds. It could have been manifesting love. Yeah, they're definitely soul searching over here, looking for someone that they can have a long-term relationship with. They're not just out looking for a player or to play around. They're definitely looking for something to last, somebody to build that family with. A very nurturing person, could be a Capricorn. Ooh, they have the courage and the might to do so. It's a very confident person, a very focused person, a person who also, they may even invest a lot in money as well, may have a lot of assets. Yeah, somebody was really mean to them. Yeah, their last relationship is pretty cold. They could be divorced. There was some kind of cold-hearted person around them. Looks like they got rid of some kind of cold-hearted person, maybe a gold digger or something. Or tired of gold diggers. If they're tired of gold diggers, that means this person has a lot of money. Because I do see tired of gold diggers. Tired of people who only want them for their material, for their assets, for their money. Planting all these seeds. Yeah. They've gone through it. It looks like a lot of people have just used them for their money. So they're looking at you. Ooh, they like your security. They like your security. They like your mindset. They like that you're just, you know, you're just normal. It's like, I'm not coming after your money, honey. I'm coming after love. Yeah, this person has a lot of wealth. Yeah, it looks like they just completed a cycle with someone else who was some kind of gold digger who hurt them pretty bad, but they're looking pretty good. They've gone through their frustrations, but wow, this person's coming out of the blue for you. It could be somebody you already know that's keeping it secret. It looks like you already know this person and they're keeping it secret. or you're going to run into this person and they're not going to say anything right away. They're kind of keeping their feelings to themselves for a minute while they're kind of watching you. But they like what they see and they want to take a chance with you, Gemini. Wow. Wow. They're going to come in really fast too, because this is the Fool. I'm the Fool in love. I don't know what you did to this person. What did you do to this person? Because boy, the spontaneousness, when you have the Fool over here and you're talking about love, I mean, this is like when fools rush in. It's like, you have captured my heart. So I don't know what you did. I know, just being your awesome self, right? Totally. Yeah, they see victory with you. They're not second guessing, excuse me, on this at all, or giving any chances on this at all either. They're going to rush in, even though they're a little like, hey, what are you doing? Right? But they're still going to make those moves. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. The fools rush in. Very passionate. I love this passion, though. You could be dealing with Sagittarius or an Aries or a Leo. It could be a fire sign that's coming in, really fiery and passionate. They're leaving all the baggage behind. They're like, I don't want any skeletons in my closet. I don't want nothing. But, you know, it's kind of interesting because, like, this person's already made up their mind. They're just like, you know what? But they are a little confused because they, you know, when they come in confused, that's where the secret is. Like, where did you come from? But they don't second guess that. I mean, we see it right in the very beginning of the reading. I mean, right here, I'm a little confused where you came from, how you got here, how I ran into you, but I'm not second guessing anything. I'm going to move at you and take this opportunity. They're thinking about all the ways they want to wine and dine you. But yeah, they're leaving all their crap behind. They're like, I don't care. I don't care about all those gold diggers or that ex. I don't care. No, they're going to put in a lot of hard work into this relationship for you. They want to show you who they are and what they're made of. As a very conservative person, so they want you to understand they're not a player. They're very conservative. They own their own business or whatever it is. They have what they need. They don't need anything else from anybody else but love. They've got their shit together. Wow, that's really good for you, though, Gemini. I like that. No more games. How about that? No one to hurt you. No games. Let's just go. Yeah, because they're tired of the games. Devil in reverse. I release all the chains. I'm tired of the games. You know, a lot of people in the collective right now are just tired of games. It's all over the collective readings. Everybody is just getting sick and tired of these players and this game playing. I mean, it's everywhere. I mean, it just comes down to the point where it's just like, everybody just grow up, right? We stop playing your games. Yeah. It does feel like they could feel like there's some competition. They may feel like you have competition. Do you have someone else around you? Or they might just feel like they're always in a competition. Something about competition. If you guys know that there's someone else when they're coming in that you're, you know, that you're dealing with, they could feel a little competition against this person, but they're not really worried. You know, it's kind of funny. This person's so self-assured. You could say they're a little cocky. It does feel like a fire sign. It could be a little cocky about the situation. But, you know, sometimes cockiness is a good thing, though, because it does show that I'm confident enough and courageous enough to go after whatever it is I need. And if I don't win, then whatever, right? But at least it's not something, no, because they're saying I'm not going to control a situation. I'll come in cocky and I'll do what I need to do. I do feel like for some of you, you do have this other person that's around you, but it does feel like they're a little more controlling and a little more reckless. If you know that you have this other person around you, they're going to show you what love is and make sure that person goes away. Like, you don't even know. Don't worry about that ex. Don't worry about that other person around you. Yeah, they're following their heart. They're definite Prince Charming, Princess Charming. However, this person knows how to romance you, dance you. It's a very creative person. They could have built it's kind of funny for somebody, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up, but they could have built like a fortune off their creativity. They could be completely in the limelight, in the spotlight. It could be a celebrity. It could be somebody who's known very well in the community, like the local dentist, and everybody knows that that's the local dentist, but he's big, right? He's no little guy. Like, he's big. Yeah, but they know what they're doing. They're healed enough that they have the spiritual fortune. Yeah, they've already built like their legacy. They know what they're doing. Yeah, but it does feel like there's some kind of challenge. Maybe I feel like you guys either have somebody else coming in or there's somebody in the way for some of you. If it's somebody in their way and it's that King of Pentacles, I wouldn't even worry about it. That just means they're in the way, trying to cause competition between you and them. It wouldn't matter. They're not going to even deal with that. But it does look like it's more on your end for some of you. If you know that doesn't resonate for you, it could just be that you're used to having somebody controlling or reckless around you, and this person's not it. Somebody who always wants competition. Take that how it resonates. No, this person is very mature. Yeah, it's just like it happens, and it's like this spontaneous happy surprise that comes out of nowhere that you run into this person, this new love. Yeah, they see you as the Queen of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you might be going through some kind of painful ending, and it could be with this Emperor who's still in the way, trying to get them out of your life. For some of you, when this person shows up and they want to try to control the situation or control you. But this person is a manifester, but it's also the type of person who can actually do what that they need to do. It's almost like everything they wishfully, think about, they manifest very well. There are no games again, right? There and again, I see no games. Wheel of Fortune. This person could text you, write you. They want fast, swift movement with you. But that's only because it said over here, though, too, they're not going to play games. They're going to be that fool rushing in. Because they're tired of all these gold diggers. They're tired of all these people who are taking advantage of them. Interesting. Interesting person you guys have coming in over here, Gemini. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're tired of the unrequited love. They're tired of the people taking advantage of them. They're coming in to woo you. And they also have the social events, establish contact, and they want to make some kind of invitation. They want to take you out and do something with you. They have the patience, and they have a lot of self-control. I think the self-control is also, a really big thing too, because if you're dealing with this Emperor over here, who, was always impatient. This is Gemini, who's always impatient and domineering and controlling. Then, this person's so different. Now they're coming in as a knight in shining armor. They're nothing like that ex that you were dealing with. For those of you who are dealing with that controlling person, they're saying, no, I'm more patient. I'm a decent person. I have money. I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm just tired of people taking advantage of me. So I love this person coming in for you, Gemini. Look at that funny person. I love it. Independent, funny person. A person who owns what they own, knows what they have, is devoted. Could be another air sign as well. Could be a Leo, Aquarius. Could be anybody. But there's that fun loving again, like you've seen in the very beginning over here, where they just love to have a lot of fun, a lot of flirty fun, because they're just tired of everybody taking. It's all about those who are taking advantage of them. They, you know, it's like they manifested someone to love them for who they are, and, you know, and not their money and not their wealth, not their material, not what they bring home. Yeah, they've been betrayed so many times. They're just like so tired of it. So this is like the land of the love. They want to show you the love, but they're also hoping that you can give all this love back, right? So they don't want any more indecisiveness. You know, it's kind of crazy because it's kind of like, oh, okay, yeah. Indecisiveness, because it's like if you love somebody for only their wealth or their money, then they're indecisive of how they feel. But so there comes that unrequited love. So they're coming in, they're showing you how much love they can give to you, and knowing that, you know what, I manifested you, so I know you're going to be able to give this back to me if you want to. Everybody has free will. Doesn't mean you're going to, but they're up for the challenge, for sure. And you're going to get a lot of messages from them. And, you know, they really do see you as this Nine of Pentacles. I love that they see you as the Nine of Pentacles. They totally adore you. Look at that. Completely adore you. Wow. This is a beautiful reading, guys. Beautiful reading. Okay. So let's get an overall card for you guys. I love this person coming through. You guys look like you're going to have a really good time together on this one. This is going to be someone that you, yeah, this could be the one you've been waiting for. You may have manifested them as well. Yeah, it could have been some forgiving and learning within the situation as you're dealing with a lot of karmics. Healing some family issues. Yeah. Guys, I love it. Very beautiful. Okay. That was it for you, my friends. And if you like this, hit that big old like button. And if you really like it, make sure that you join the channel by hitting that big old subscribe button. That way you don't miss a live reading or any of the readings that I put up. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.